Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dunsi Ateji and I am so glad that you are watching this video. If you're new on my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Click it, just click it. It's really not going to do anything to you. So make sure you subscribe, like, share, just support me. Thank you very much. And today, as you can already see from the topic, we're going to be talking about my travel process. So basically, I've done videos on how I came to Canada, and this is like the part 3. So my first video was on the admission process, my second video was on my visa process. Make sure you go back and watch it if you have not watched it. Like, there are so many information, like tons. Not, it doesn't even have to be so much, but they are very useful informations on my previous videos and so as this one. So make sure you go back and watch it. Thank you. So now let's go straight into what we have today. So today I'm going to be talking about my travel process. So basically, definitely after you've applied for your admission and you applied for your visa also and you have gotten your visa, what are you waiting for? What exactly are you waiting for? Travel, my dear, travel. But like, I'm just going to be explaining all the things that happened before my travel and when I traveled, and yeah, all those things. So basically, after I got my visa, and I got my visa, like I said, I got it around March, and I was meant to resume school July 5. And literally, like, I've been waiting for this visa since last year December. So in my mind, I was just wondering what was the point was. But my mom was just like, okay, that we should just wait a little, and also at least now we have time to prepare and everything. So we decided to put the flight around June. Yes, I decided to travel around June 10. That was like middle of June, because I was meant to, it was not the middle, I was going to travel first week in June. Yes, I was going to travel first week in June because I was going to resume first week in July. So we bought the tickets and everything, like that, planned. We have bought everything that we needed. So basically, I just packed clothes. I packed, but not like all the clothes, it's Canada you're coming to now. I just packed majorly like my jeans, thick tops that I had, like all my, like this kind of turtleneck and all those stuff, and then some like gowns that were like official wears and all, because someone is not meant to have more than 2 boxes majorly, and you could have more, but you're definitely going to pay for it. So I had to just limit my packing, and yeah, I didn't really carry any foodstuffs because I don't know, my mom was just literally saying she wants to avoid any trouble, so we should just pack the regular things and not pack any foodstuff and all. But I've seen people that came here and literally like their own box is just full of food from Nigeria and everything. So you just have to use your priority, what is more important to you, because honestly, if you come here you can get those things, but they can be quite expensive, but yeah, you can still get them. So we just packed my regular clothes and all those stuff. Then after I finished packing my clothes, we were ready to travel, and then we went to Lagos airport and all those stuff. And then one major thing also, like, it could, depending on where you are traveling from, Abuja, Lagos, where was the day of airports in Nigeria again? I'm not really sure, but let's just stick to Lagos and Abuja. So basically, you have to check ahead and all those stuff. For cheaper flights, you have to know what route will be better for you. But I think majorly going to an African country, then going from there to Canada would be better, rather than going to the US and going through Vancouver. There are people that have done it, but I've heard complaints and all this stuff. So it's just better to go to another. Like, I used Ethiopian Airlines, so we first went to Ethiopia, and then from Ethiopia we went to Toronto. And then if you watched my first 3 months video, I explained also how during the time I came, we had to do like compulsory quarantine. So the way my flight was arranged, I was meant to come into Toronto first, but I was actually going to Vancouver. I was meant to come into Toronto first to do like a compulsory 3 days quarantine in a government approved hotel for 3 days. Like they will give you your food morning, afternoon, and night. Then on the third day, I was going to travel to Vancouver, and then complete the remaining 14 days like complete the remaining all of the 14 days. I completed like 11 days in Vancouver before I came to my house where I'm living now. So we went to the airport on the day I was meant to travel. My mom followed me, my brother, my sister, but I wasn't allowed to travel. Like, it was so funny, it was so painful, it was everything like, I don't know why. So why was it? Because they were asking me for my confirmation of enrollment, and like my agent didn't tell. Like I said, I use an agent, he didn't really tell me anything about it. So apparently when we called him, it was like it's like a new thing that they are doing now, and I should just check my student portal and everything. But with all the stress, with all the pressure and everything, I checked it and all the stuff, because when you go to the airport, you have to like show the attendants all your document and everything, and then they take a picture and they send it to somebody. I don't know wherever they were sending it to, but like they had a chat where they were sending it to somebody to like confirm if this person is maybe actually coming to study in Canada, or if the resumption is near, all this kind of stuff. So apparently I checked my school page, and I saw the confirmation of I saw the options where I could apply for the confirmation of enrollment, but then they told me that I could not apply for it. So apparently I didn't know I was not meant to travel until 2 weeks before my resumption, which doesn't even literally make any sense. Like, I don't know why. And that 2 weeks is what I'm going to use during the quarantine. Use for the quarantine, 14 days quarantine, and then I'll now resume school literally like the next day. How? So I couldn't get my confirmation of enrollment, because apparently it's until the school registers you for the semester, like for the course that you're going to take. That's when you can be able to receive your confirmation of enrollment. And the school, they don't register until like 2 weeks to resumption. So that was how I missed my flight. And like, Nigeria, we were so early. Like, we were literally like the first set of people to get like on the line to do all the checking in and everything. But I could not travel that day. It was so painful, it was so annoying. Like, we woke up so early because I live in Abeokuta. We had to travel to Lagos that morning, the morning of my flight and all the stuff. So yeah, it was very painful and very annoying. But 2 weeks later, I got my confirmation of enrollment. I had it was not even only about whether it was painful that I could not travel and everything. Like, there were so many expenses that I had that went away, basically, because I told you that during my time when I traveled, I had to do that compulsory quarantine. We already booked the hotel for 3 days. We had already booked the Airbnb in Vancouver for the remaining 11 days. And the one for the 3 days, we were able to find somebody in Canada that was able to call the hotel to shift it and everything. Like, I could not travel again at all. But I missed literally like half of my payments for the Airbnb, because it was already close to the travel time, and you're only allowed to cancel, I think, is it 3 days before or 5 days before or something. Like, there was a point of it that you can cancel, but it was already close to the travel time, so the cancellation option was already off. So, but I still was able to reach the person and told him about everything that happened. I was not going to be able to come again at the stipulated time and everything. So he said he was going to refund me back like half of the money and all the stuff. So yeah, we're not able to get back some money, and we were able to get back some. And COVID-19, we literally paid 40-something thousand for COVID-19 test, and the COVID-19 test has to be 72 hours before your flight and all those things. So when I was going to travel again in the next 2 weeks, I had to do another COVID-19 test. Like, it really cost us a lot, and like everything was just annoying. But thank God, I don't know. but then we're able to. So I was able to travel in the next 2 weeks. That was when I got my confirmation. Like, that was literally the only document they needed from me that they were going to allow me to go through, and I couldn't get it. There was no way I could get that document until 2 weeks to resumption. So I got the confirmation of enrollment, and then I was able to travel in the next 2 weeks. And yeah, I did a 3 days quarantine, and then I traveled to Vancouver and I did my Airbnb. So one very important thing, and like people have been asking me questions about these things, is that it's better for you, like if you are planning on traveling, because now they are not so serious about the quarantine, especially if you have already vaccinated and all the stuff. So the major point is that even if they don't require you to, go through quarantine, or like, I don't know what they call it, but it's better for you to just book an Airbnb like 2 weeks. It could take more than that, but like for the minimum, basically, just book an Airbnb for 2 weeks. Why? Because this will give you time to find a place. Now, why do I say, like some people like 2 weeks, guys, that's not too long. Finding a place in this place is finding a place in Canada, or let me just be precise and say Vancouver, is not really as easy as it might seem to be, because definitely people have different places where they check for houses. Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, yeah, those are the two major places. Okay, Kijiji also, yes. So people, you keep on, like, from the time I started my Airbnb, the 11 days, I kept on messaging people, like, I'll see somebody that I like, I'll message person, is this available? Some people might not reply you until 5 days later. Some people might not reply you until 1 week later. Some people will reply you, they will ask you, where are you from? You will say you're Nigeria, everything. They will not reply you again. So there are different landlords, different people on that Facebook. Some people are racist, to be honest. And if they know that you are black or something, they wouldn't want you to come. Some people, they have special requirements, like you must be a vegetarian, you must be comfortable with pets and all those things. So you will see so many options. So it's better for you to take your time, don't rush, look for a place and everything. Because when you come here, if let's say the house rent you are paying is like 700, you have to drop a deposit of half the price. So the first month that you're moving in, if you're going to pay 700 as your house rent, you have to actually pay 1,000, 700, 800, 900, 1,001. So you have to pay like 1,150. So it is 700 plus 450 for your ticket. Say 450 is half of 700, it's not 350. Plus 350 for your security deposits. And so that's even 1,050. Because like in case you misplace something, in case you say you want to move out and you spot something in the house, and they will not give you back your money, but if everything is okay, they will give you back. And also in the case maybe there's no 1 month notice to the landlord before you move out, they will also keep the deposit, because like they said, it's damage deposit. If you are leaving the house and they have not had time to like put up the house for somebody else to see it and get it, then that would be a loss for them. So it is better for you to find a very good place and somewhere that you're comfortable with, because once you come, it might be hard for you to leave, and you can leave too if you want, but like I said, you have to give the landlord 1 month's notice before you can leave. It's very important that you check all the details on the Facebook Market. I would really recommend Facebook Marketplace, because it's actually like the platform is very easy to use, and definitely you would know if there are scammers and all the stuff. So it is very good that you check all the details very well before you message them or call them. One very useful tip again is that once you message them, don't just, because on Facebook Marketplace there's like an already automated message that is there that says, "Hi, is this still available?" Don't use that one, so that they will know how serious you are. You will say, "Okay, hi, is this still available? My name is," give a little introduction about yourself and what exactly you are looking for. "My name is Atejulwa Dunsin, and I'm a student from Nigeria. I came into Canada to do my master's, and I would like to rent a place for me to stay. I want to know if this is still available. I plan to stay long term." Do you understand? Like that, I said, you need to check very well if all the things that they have as meets your standards and what you want. Just message them directly and let them know what you want. Because if they just see, is this still available, they might think you are not really sure, because obviously they know that you are definitely going to be messaging a lot of people. So very important, give a short introduction about yourself and what you are looking for. Do you understand? So that is, and then one very important thing also is that as a student, there are major things that you need to look out for. Number one, the price of the house. So for where I'm staying now, the price, my house rent is like 625, but let me just say 635 plus the other stuff that I pay for. So 635, and in my house it has like my room obviously that's my room. It has bed, it has a reading table, it has like the chair I'm sitting on now, it has this chair, and then it has like locker, it has like the wardrobe, my wardrobe is here, and then it also has like a drawer that is just standing on its own, like for the, it also comes with washing machine, dryer, kitchen. Like the room was furnished, basically the house was completely furnished. Even in the kitchen there were plates, spoons. The only thing that was not necessarily here was pots. So maybe people had their own pot and they took it when they were going, but plates, spoons, cups, fridge, freezer, like everything is there. So as a student, these are things you really need to look out for if you're looking for a house while you're in your Airbnb, to if the place is fully furnished, because you're just coming in and you wouldn't want to spend so much getting a room that is unfurnished, and then you have to start buying the bed, the bunk, the table, the chair, buying all the things in the kitchen. And also watch out for all these things. If it is fully furnished, halfly furnished, or it's not furnished at all, it depends on what you can afford. But basically, as a student, I would really advise that you look out for rooms that are furnished. Number two, another thing you should look out for is how the proximity of your house to the bus stop. That is one mistake I did. I didn't even understand what all those things actually meant. Like I didn't really know what it meant to do the old bus stop and everything. So basically, where I stay now, I literally have to walk 10 good minutes to the nearest bus stop that I can take a bus. And I've gone to some of my other friends' places, like you just walk 1 minute, some people 4 minutes, some people is just literally in front of their house. It honestly saves you a whole lot of stress. And the very annoying part about my own place again is that it's like on top of a hill. So imagine I have to be climbing up the hill to go back home. Like, oh, you people. So yes, watch out for. And they really say they'll say 5 minutes to the nearest bus stop, 10 minutes to the next bus stop, 15 minutes or to the Sky train, something like that. So it's always very good if you check out for all these things, how close it is to the next bus stop where you can take your bus, or if it's close to like a train station. So check out all these things before, like while we are in your Airbnb. That's the point. So that and because exactly if you're not, what happened to me was my own, I was under like compulsory quarantine, so I couldn't go out to like check out places and all those stuff. Like I was literally just bound to my phone, and I didn't want to pay extra money again for the Airbnb. So everything I had to do, I told the landlady that I couldn't come to check the place and everything, that if she could take a video of the room, take a video. And I think in this case, honestly, God was really merciful to me. Like I found a very reliable and good person. So she took the video of the rooms, took the video of the sitting room, took the video of the dining table, the kitchen and everything, and I saw that it was, as long as the room was okay for me, I was fine. So I just said, okay, I'm taking it. And like literally the day I finished my quarantine, I moved straight into the house. But the good thing about people that are just coming in now is that there is no quarantine. So if you just book your Airbnb and you check out all these houses, and maybe they have accepted, and you say, okay, I'll come and check it out. You can go out, check out the rooms. You have different options, check the rooms, and you see which one is very good. And that's why I also mentioned a part of it. Ask them to. So when you get there, you say, where's the nearest bus stop? Because you're a student, you don't have car, you don't have anything, so you don't want to stress yourself with all the waka waka what are you talking about. So yeah, that was just it for me. I did my I completed the 11 days quarantine in the Airbnb, and before I completed it, I found where I wanted to stay. And the moment I was done from the quarantine, I just ordered an Uber and came straight to this place. So yeah, that's just literally everything about my travel process. And the major things I mentioned is that if now there's no quarantine, so make sure you book an Airbnb. Like, don't start looking for for house from Nigeria, because honestly nobody might literally answer you, and if they do, oh God, thank God for your life. But yeah, don't start to look for places in Nigeria and every. Just book your Airbnb, come here. Then while you are in the Airbnb, you can start searching for houses, book appointments to go and see it and check it out. Check out if it's fully furnished. Check out for bus proximity to the bus stop and everything. So, and you are good to go. I hope this video was really helpful to you, and I hope you find it very useful, and make sure you listen to my advice so that you will not come and suffer like me. But yeah, it's still manageable, it's just 10 minutes walk. I use that one to exercise since I'm not going to the gym. So yeah. But I'm good. So thank you guys for watching, for tuning in. I'm glad that you are here, and I'm also very grateful for all the support so far and everything. Thank you guys, and see you in my next video.